All right, we are live, beautiful people. So this is the second Boomerang Power Hour of June 2018. I'm super, super stoked because today Liift 4 launched. And if you did not know that, where have you been? Because it's literally everywhere. I've got a million emails about it. You guys should have all got an email today from Team Beachbody with all the information, all the training stuff, links to like the packs and the FAQ and stuff. They are getting so much better as each launch goes on with, hey, in case you don't have a supportive team or upline, here's all the information. Here's the shit you need to know. So I thought today it would be an awesome, oh, I just swore in front of a little baby, sorry. I thought it would be awesome. Whoopsies. I thought it would be awesome for me to just like go over the packs really quick, kind of like how I'm sending invites and information to people, because it is a ton of information and it can be very overwhelming for us, first of all, and then trying to relay that to somebody in a way that's like digestible and enticing to want to join and not be like, what is that witchcraft you got going on with two eyes, right? So I wanted to just show you guys really quickly the pack options, and then I'll just show you what I do personally on my computer because that's where I send the majority of my invites from. It's where I answer the majority of my messages from. So I'll show you a couple different tools that I use and how I streamline it for myself so it's way easier, because you don't want to spend a ton of time. You want to be able to like systematize things as well as possible for yourself in whatever way that works for you. Like for me, it's literally two lists. I've got a potential coach list and I've got a who's to be mindset list. And then on the next page, because I haven't consolidated it yet, I have a Liift 4 list. And I highlight people who I've sent links to, and I star certain people, and I put PC beside potential coaches. Like I have my own little system, and you'll figure out what works for you as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll just share my screen super quick here and show you guys two things. Oh, here. Share screen. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. So everybody has this option on their computer, I think. It's just a note. You can just pull up like a Word document or a Google Doc if you want. I use Google Docs for actually everything, because what you can do with a Google Doc is you can access it from anywhere you want. You can copy and paste said invite or script or link that you need from any device. So I actually have a Google Doc that I think I've previously showed you guys. I call it like messaging interested challengers is what I called it back in 2015. So I just left it as that. And that's what I know is like my go-to link document. And anytime I have a new link, like my Boomerang movement Google form or my coach application form or like any kind of woohoo form or the all access challenge pack YouTube video or the Liift 4 YouTube video, anytime I have those kind of things that are really helpful that I'm going to use a lot of and I don't want to look it up every single time, that's what I'm talking about systematizing. I put those links into that Google Doc, and I can show you guys that afterwards too, just to show you some of the links. But for right now, what I do for my launches, I've just started doing this recently, like this year. I did it with 80 Day Obsession. You can see here's the first one. I have all my different invites and explanations of the packs in this one document, because for me, I'm having the same kinds of conversations about this program every single time, right? So for somebody that's like, awesome, what does it involve? Well, I would send them the picture that I created, which is actually right here. Can you guys see that? No, you can't see it? Okay. That's okay. You can still see the note though. So I send that. That's weird that you can't see that. Oh, I know why, because I have to open it like this. Can you see it now? Really? Okay. Anyways, kind of similar to the pack pictures. Well, that's good to know, because I'll just see if I can show you guys those pics then. I just created like an all access challenge pack. I don't know if you guys remember, I had like the 4 different options with the different prices, and I had a heart and a circle and said like, this one's the best one type thing. And I would send it to the customers and say, okay, I'd send them that picture, and then I'd send them, so with that pack, this is what you get. And I kind of just write it out for them at the end. And then at the end of that, look what I wrote. I wrote, as you can see, and it's an insane amount of value for what you get pay. The year of access alone is worth the $266. True, the year of access alone is worth thousands. Anyways, just let me know which pack looks best for you, for your needs, and we can get you set up this week so you're ready to go for the launch. I'm so excited to work together. Look at this is me assuming that we're going to work together. I'm so excited to work together. The sooner you can email me back, the better. Okay, and this is obviously with Christmas stuff. So that's why I did that. Okay. So for example, that's 80-day obsession, but I did the exact same thing with 2B mindset. And I did the exact same thing with my Lift 4 information. So at the top of each of these, 2B mindset and Lift 4, because I'm going to be continuously inviting to 2B mindset and Lift 4 over the next, like, probably a year. I'm going to just use these programs over and over again. Brett Hilko and I have hashtag Girls That Eat, and we have hashtag Girls That Lift. And those two groups we're probably going to recycle back and forth because these are going to be two epic programs. 2B Mindset is already proving to be such an epic program for people. It's been 1 month, and like there's so many women who have and men who have already lost like 10 plus pounds and are like pumped about it and keeping it off. So that's huge. So Lift 4 specifically, I always put the little YouTube video where I can access it. This specific one, you guys, is the like 1 minute and 40 one. I can share it in our team page, and it's just Joel explaining exactly what the program is. It's not the like full Beachbody trailer sizzle reel. It's just like 1 minute and 40. I'll see if I can just go to it actually and show you guys. Can you see the screen still?
I created Lift 4 because this is.
Whoa! Can you guys see that? Can you hear it?
We heard it quickly.
So did I. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's literally 1 minute 43. It just is called Intro to Lift 4, and it's from Joel's page, not Team Beachbodies. But I like it because it just says like, this is what Lift 4 is, this is what it isn't, this is what it entails. It's 30-minute workouts, 4 days a week, 3 days off because you got to live your life. And he goes through really, really quickly. Obviously, 1 minute 40 is quick. Exactly what it is. So I've been sending that to people saying like, hey, here's the information, okay? And then at the very end, I say, if you want some more and you want to get a good visual, here's a little video that explains it. And people really like that, okay? So then anytime somebody comments on my post, I'll show you guys one other one here. Oh, no, it's on my page. Can you see my page? You guys can't see this? Oh, I see why. Because I have to... Right, because you have to share a new screen every time. That's why. Now you can see it? Perfect. Okay, so just give it a quick scroll. These have been working very well for me. I don't put them up that often, but this question, who would be down to work out only 4 days a week for 30 minutes this summer and get jacked in an 8-week test group with me? I didn't say any name. I didn't say any product. I didn't say the price. I didn't say anything. I just said question, who would be down? Look at this. I had like 20 people comment on that. So every single one of those people, I said, yeah, I'll message you. Yeah, I'll message you ASAP. Yep, I'll message you ASAP. And all I did was I go to their name, I click message, I go to my note that I just shared with you guys right here. And I would go like this, highlight, hi love, saw your comment and wanted to share the info. It's seriously exciting stuff. So a group of us are getting together in a private Facebook group. I go through, okay, what's the group? What's the date? What's the group? And then I say there's the option to include the brand new Mindset Nutrition program if you want. It really rocks. I'm personally doing both. There are 2 amazing on-sale packages to choose from for Lift 4. This is what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. There are technically like 20 different packages, right? Depending on like where you are and what you are and what you have, if you're bought, if you're coach, if you're signed up already. I'm literally only positioning 2, and I'll explain why. First of all, because people need to know that you are in control and you have a vision. They need to know that they can trust you and that you know what you're doing. And this takes out all of the, oh, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. This is too much. No, I don't want to do this. Right? So I'm only saying there are only 2 amazing packages. I'm not even offering the mega one. If somebody's gung-ho and they want to get the mega one, dope. Absolutely. They'll go for it. But in my mind, I'm like, there's a basic awesome challenge pack for this program, or there's a really awesome one that's a great deal for $276, and I really highly recommend that one. Those are the 2 I'm offering. That $276 one is the one that I'm selling, and then when people buy it and they're buying the performance stack with it anyways, they're going to fall in love with the performance stack and get it monthly probably anyways, and then that volume will continue for me residual, right? So it's all about how you feel comfortable. I personally don't feel comfortable offering the mega packs because I know my people are already like, yeah, no, money's tight. I don't have $600 to spend on a mega pack. And I'm like, that's fair. I'm not buying it, so I don't expect you guys to. If you personally are purchasing the mega pack and you're like, yes, mega pack, going all in, then that's what you can offer to people. But for myself personally, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying there are 2 amazing on sale packages. They're $10 off till July 31st, right? To choose from for Lift 4, and they both come with a free sign up for the discount if you choose. Do you notice how I put that in there right off the hop? The only difference between the two packs is one comes with everything listed below, and you can choose between Shakeology or the Performance line and just one shaker cup, $2.10 Canadian. And if it's an American customer, I'll just put the American price. And the other comes with everything listed below, and you get both Shakeology and the Performance line and both cups. Highly recommend this one, and it's only $2.76 Canadian. Both prices are crazy awesome considering everything you get. And then what I have done, I'll just put this like this for you guys. So with your pack you get, and I list everything you get in your pack. For them to see that, they're like, holy shit, for $2.76, you get all of that. Look at this, like VIP early access to the Liift 4 program and 4 bonus workouts, access to over 700 different workout videos, Netflix style, online for the entire year, access to the app, recipe library, meal preps, nutrition guidelines, months worth of Shakeology. This one is something I started doing recently that's really been working for me. This is the game changer and is regularly 180 Canadian on its own. Look at this. The sports certified pre and post workout supplements, Energize and Recover, regular 120 on their own. I've been putting the prices that they are by themselves because that shows people. It's like when somebody offers you an online course and they're like, this is regular $397. And you're like, where did you get that price from? But okay, this is a great deal. You know, it shows people the positioning and it's saying, look, this is what these things cost by themselves. You're getting everything in this pack, including the year of access, including access to our private group for the whole summer, one-on-one coaching, VIP access, extra bonus workouts, resistant bands and shaker cups and pre and post workout and Shakeology. You're getting all this stuff for $2.76 when that $2.76 would have been basically Shakeology and the Performance line by itself, right? So you're just positioning yourself in a way that says, look, this is how valuable this is. I'm showing you. It's like when people ask me about the discount, they're like, well, how does that work? And I just explain, look, Shakeology is regular $180. Like depending on province, it kind of varies, but I just say Shakeology is regularly $180. With the discount, you're going to spend $136 plus $19, which equals $156. So even with the coach fee of $19 a month, you're still saving $24. And they're like, oh, and you just like outline it for them. I just step by step, this is what it looks like. So then they can go, okay, I can see it. I understand. And then at the very end here, I just assume that I'm working together with them. I say, I'm seriously stoked for this group. It's going to be so fun. I'm hosting it, so I know it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. Okay. And just so many of us need is we head into summer months and we don't want to spend a bunch of time working out, but we still want to feel and look awesome. So are you in? If so, which pack of the two would work best for you? If you're interested, here's a little video explaining the program. And that's the 1 minute and 40-second video. So I'm assuming that they're going to want to work with me. I'm assuming that they're joining. And I just say, so are you in? If so, which pack of the two works best? I'm not giving them any other options. I'm not saying, oh, you could just like join in October. You could just buy BOD. You could do a 2-week free trial. No, if you want to work with me, you have to invest some energy, and your energy is your money because you're buying it for you and I'm going to coach you for free. And yes, I get a commission, but I'm also going to pour my heart and soul into that. And so we meet in the middle energetically, and it doesn't feel super draining on me, and it feels awesome for you because you put some skin in the game. Do you guys see how that works? Yes. Awesome. Can you also see how confident I can sit and position myself on this? Yes, because I believe in what we have to offer. I believe in my abilities as a coach, and I do not offer my services completely for free anymore. I need people to invest in themselves in order to work with me. That's how it works. They have to show up for them in order for me to show up for them. Otherwise, it's a waste of both of our time. So I use these two different write-ups pretty regularly. So when I have people emailing me, same thing. I have an email that I now have sent to a few people that I can copy and paste, which has been super helpful for me. I'm going to show you guys one other thing that I have, and then we can chat and I can stop talking. But I'm just going to show this to you really quickly because this has been super helpful for me also. When you have people who are brand new, you're not really sure, you haven't asked them questions yet, you don't know if they are if they've worked with somebody before, you don't know if they've ever tried Beachbody stuff before. I personally use Google Forms. Love it. It's easier in my mind than Woohoo. Can you guys see this? Yes? Okay. Tell me if you can continue seeing this. Can you still see it? Good. So I have what's called the Boomerang movement application. I use it on a Google form. You could call it anything. I could have just like changed this really quick and said like #girls@Lift application. I have one for coaching and I have one for challenge groups. And I have a little Linktree hookup in my Instagram, which I can show you guys too. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that is, but for anybody that's new watching this, I can show you that really quick. So I have the Boomerang movement application. I just have a little brief description. This is what this is. This is what we look for. This is what we're going to do in this group. And then I have all of these different entries where they have to fill in their information. always ask for first and last name, because I just learned that Google Forms do not collect email addresses unless you ask for first, last name, and email. I also ask for their Facebook URL so I can check and see if they're weird. You know what I mean? Like if they're a real person or not. Today I had somebody fill it out and the email, you guys, was like letter dot something. And I was like, that's not a real human. It was. Her Facebook profile is totally legit. She's from the States. Weirdest email of all time, but she's a totally legit human. So for me, having that Facebook URL, I'm like, okay, you check out. So then I emailed her. Okay. And then I have, okay, have you tried Beachbody programs? Have you tried Shakeology before? Are you already working with a Beachbody coach? I can just put this form in the group. You guys can see it. You can copy it. It's really easy to make a form. And then at the very end, I have this. I have the most important question of all. How soon are you looking to get started? And usually they fill out ASAP. I've been holding back for way too long. I just say, awesome, press submit, and I'll get back to you within 48 hours. They submit it. And because I have, this is really important if you're going to use a Google form, because I have, where is it? Collect email addresses, wherever the button is to, okay, somewhere on this form, there is collect email addresses. That's really important that you click it so that you can collect the responses. Okay, so you have to have, oh, I think it's right here. Accepting responses, and then you have to click get email notifications for new responses. You just click that little thing, and you can see the summary of everybody, and you can see individuals as well, right? So those are the people who have responded. So I'm going to show you a couple other things. One is my link tree, because I think that a lot of people don't know about this. Instagram, you can't use links at all. But you can put a link tree or a bit.ly link in your main profile. That's all this is. Linktree is a free website. You just make a free account. And all I've done here is I just added in, so this is what it'll look like on my Instagram. You guys can still see this, right? I'm not just rambling and talking about this. So all I've added in is, this is #GirlsAtLift, July 16th. This is my Boomerang Movement Google form. I don't change the form. I just change the name of it on the Linktree. Same thing, become a Boomerang coach, same thing, right? And then I just have a few extra ones. I have the Boomerang shop, and I've got my blog and stuff like that. But if you just have the 1 or 2 forms, that's all good too. Okay, so I wanted to show you Linktree really quick. That's super easy, because you can say, hey, like link in my bio. That's what that means. There's a link in my bio. And then finally, I wanted to show you guys this. It's called Grids for Instagram. I'm gonna have to stop share for a second. So I'm going super fast. And oh, I wonder if I won't be able to show you guys it. Oh, there it is. Okay, can you guys see this? Grids for Instagram is an app that you can buy through the App Store on your Mac. Look at it, there's Rosha. Nice, she did an awesome video. Okay, she did a video on Lift 4, sweet. Grids is an app you can use on your computer, on your desktop computer, and this little button up in the corner, I can answer messages on my computer, which is super handy dandy. Look at it, there's Kaylee, there's Carly, nice, Monique. Which is super handy dandy, because guess what I can do? I can go to that note section and copy and paste bits of it so that it fills the amount. Instagram's got smaller, like a less amount of characters you can use, but I don't have to type every single thing out, you guys. That's kind of why I wanted to show this to you, because it's about, like I said, Brittany, it's about finding ways to work smarter, not harder. Right? So these are the ways that I have found to work smarter, not harder, especially during a launch when it's super busy. And the last thing that I want to talk about super quickly before we dive into questions and talking about how launch is going and stuff is I just want to talk about keeping track of people. I know a lot of coaches on our team struggle with organization, and that's just like a human thing. And I'm just like a freaky human who loves it. And that's just my personality. Like I've talked to Jenny about this so many times, and she's like, can you just share some of your magic? Because I don't have that. And I'm like, well, you have other things that I don't. I just love organization. It's like I have OCD. So whatever form of organization works for you, just stick with that and stay consistent with it, and don't try to overcomplicate it, right? If keeping track of people in like a note on your phone is the best thing for you, awesome. If having a notebook that's got like this in it, if that works for you, that's what works for me personally. Okay, I have like checks and boxes. Like I can even show you guys today's. It's just like messy, and there's links sent, and there's checks by names, and there's a star here to message this person, and that's what works for me personally. I don't know if it'll always work for me, but currently right now I have my little system. So whatever works for you, use that. The last thing that I want to talk about with regards to tracking, you guys, is if you don't have these sheets, these are super handy. It's just the Liift 4 pre-launch sheets. And I find it super helpful. I print off one for customers and I print off one for coaches. And then as people are like, yeah, I'm joining, yeah, I'm joining, yeah, I'm doing it, I just simply write the name down in the thing, and then I'll write down the email, and then I'll choose whichever pack they said they wanted. And then on launch day, like today, you can just send them the share cart. Easy peasy. And that is the easiest way for you to make this an enjoyable experience for yourself and make it a fun launch. If you're sitting there and you're like, I haven't said anything about Liift 4, I literally didn't know what it was until today. First of all, you're fine. Second of all, it's literally pre-launch right now, so you're seriously fine. It doesn't officially come onto BOD, like the full program with workouts and stuff, until July 16th. So you've got some time here. So this week, educate yourself, start sharing about it. The thing that I did was I read it up on it on the FAQ. I went to Instagram and searched hashtag Liift4 test group, hashtag Liift4 results. I screenshotted some of those. I started peppering them into my Instagram stories, and I would just like make them my own. I would use the little draw tool and white out the top and the bottom and put hashtags and stuff, right? And then I started sharing them on my Instagram stories, and then I put up a post yesterday and the day before about this new group that I'm doing that's 30 minutes, 4 days a week, and that one Facebook little post that I showed you guys. That's all I've done from it so far. So like very, very minimal, and even that has generated a lot of interest. So just know that you don't have to spend like weeks planning to make Liift 4 benefit you. You can literally just like go find some of the screenshots. There's men and women, start sharing them. Those are test group participants, so they're like basically fair game for Beachbody coaches, and just like shout them out. Just be like, this is an awesome epic human who just crushed 4 or 5 weeks of this program. Look at their test results. This is a real life person just like you. You know, by the way, I have this awesome group that I'm hosting. You guys, I'm giving you full permission to say like hashtag girls that lift, use it. It's your group to use. Yes, Brittany and I are going to be posting the daily post, but you guys, just like we're doing Girls That Eat right now, and everybody's going live in there, and like Sandy went live in there the other day, everybody's sharing helpful tips and recipes and stuff. I want it to be like that. I want it to be, this is communal, this is for all of us. And I'm sure, Brandon, when you host your group too, I know it's not going to be as big as like 100 women in it, but I think you're going to find a really fun way too to host it for dudes, because this program is so simple that, and it's for anybody. It's HIIT and lifting for anybody. So I think it'll be helpful, for everybody to be a part of a group. So when you decide what group you're doing, I'm sure the girls, if anybody in here who's watching this call has men who want to do the program that want some male support, I'm sure that you'll open that up to them. I think that's all I wanted to say about it. Do you guys have any questions or concerns or comments or anything about Liift so far? Yeah? Sandy, you want me to unmute you? Oh, there you go. Oh, you're muted still, homie. I can't hear you yet. Computer audio, is it done? No. I couldn't tell what word that was, but I'm pretty sure I know. I don't have any. Oh, you got it? No. No. I know, mother effer, hey? Can you type it and I'll speak it? Sorry, I would have loved to hear your beautiful voice. That's funny that it's not working. Again, it would not be a Boomerang call without some kind of technological difficulties, though. Okay. Sandy says, 2D Mindset Pack. Oh, good question. Okay, so this is another thing. I'm really glad you brought that up, actually, because it's super easy to be like, wait, which one should I offer? How do I position this so I can offer people both? And so what I've been doing, I could actually just show you guys really quickly, because I just sent an email about this, and I feel like it'll be easier for you to just see an email than it is. Which one is it? Not her. Okay. Oh, yeah, good. So I'm going to share this with you guys. Google Chrome. Perfect. Can you guys see this? Good. Okay, so this was a woman who reached out to me on Instagram. She's going to join our Girls at Lift crew, so that's just the subject. So I sent her like almost the exact same thing as you guys saw in that note. Like, hello, I'm so excited to share details about you. This is what the group is about. I see this little blip here. There's the option to include an extra mindset nutrition program that helps to kick the calorie counting, emotional eating, food guilt habits out the door if you're interested. I'm personally doing both. That nutrition program is called 2B Mindset and it rocks. So I just say that first. And then at the very end, I say, I'm seriously stoked for this group, right? I already read this part. It's going to be so fun, just what so many of us need. If you have any other questions, ask away. I'll also add a little info video for you to check out to see the trainer. He's good stuff. So I added the Lift 4 video. I will also add the 2B Mindset video in case you decide to combine both like I am. And then they can just see that. And if they have questions about it, I'll just say, listen, we're going to do the workouts. It's going to be excellent. It's going to be 4 days a week, 30-minute workouts. We'll use weights and resistance band and HIIT training. Drink a lot of water, and then we're going to use the daily journal from 2B Mindset as well as the water bottle and just tracking what we're eating, and that's going to be a really awesome way for us to get the max results. Oh, we're also integrating daily Shakeology because it's a bomb, and the performance line if you want. So that's kind of how I'm doing that. So I'm giving people the bare minimum of what they need for information so that they can then come to me and ask questions, and most people haven't really had that many questions about it just yet. For sure, thank you for that. But is there a pack that includes 2B and Lift VIP? So I think how it works on the website is I think that they get their Lift 4 challenge pack when you send a share cart, and then they're prompted to purchase 2B at the end. So they'll be prompted to it, and if they choose to buy it, you've already said that, you've already put that seed there. So they're like, oh, that's the nutrition program they were talking about. So they can choose to purchase it then. And the cost for it, I haven't looked, but you know what you can do? Something that I do that I'll show on here because it's handy. Sorry, this is definitely not a power hour. This is just Marie speaking, but hopefully it's helpful. Okay, really quickly, share screen. Okay, you guys can see this? Awesome. So what I have done previously is I have done a coach. Oh, not share cart. No, that's not what I want. Okay, sign up. Right. So what I've done before is I've used a fake email. I use mariebarter@gmail.com. Apparently Marie Barter doesn't exist. And then I just go through and pretend like I'm choosing a share cart for Marie Barter. And then I can see the prices that it'll be, and I can go and check out different cart options and like take things out and put different things in to see. That's how I can find out price comparisons when I'm not sure. So if you ever want to do a price comparison, just make up a fake person as if you're doing a share cart and like try and figure it out in there. But what you also can do is you can be signed out and you can just go to shop. So it's up first thing. Perfect. VIP early access. Okay, where are you? Shop now. So it brings up all the challenge packs. So say, for example, I want this one. I do personally think this is the best one, this 266 one. Oh, this is what I was talking about you guys when I said that all access challenge pack thing. I literally just took a preview, like screenshot of these, and I opened it up in PicMonkey, and then I like circled one that I thought was the best. And that's what I sent to people. But anyways, so we'll select this. Buy now. This one's the best one, I think, for me personally. And then I'll select, I don't know if it's going to ask me for my information. Vegan vanilla, because it's the bomb dig. 30 servings. Obvi. Chocolate recover for Brandon. Monthly auto ship. Dope. Add to cart. Okay. So say I did this. View cart. I really hope that it prompts me to. Oh, okay, look at this. You might also like, that's really incredible. You might also like a comfort core mat, a foam roller. Here's more Beachbody performance stuff. Here's the portion control containers if you want, because it doesn't come with the pack. Right? Let's see. Oh God, I'm kind of scared of my log. No, I'm not logged in. Can you imagine if I accidentally just purchased it? Ah, shoot. Okay, so at which point what would happen is I would sign in. So like create an account / sign in. Let's take that out of my cart so I don't actually accidentally purchase it. So at which point it would prompt me to sign in / make a free account, and then it would say, do you want the 3-day refresh? Do you want 2B Mindset? And I think there's one other thing. And I can find out the price. Kaylee, do you know it? Just unmuted you, or no, we just know.
Hi. I just saw, like, I was looking at the FAQ about the program, and there was something in the FAQ about the breakdown of like what % off they get for 2B. Like it was like 18 point something %. So like, I don't know price wise, but I know that there's like a certain discount broken down in the FAQ under Lift 4. So if you kind of look in there,
so
that might help.
I want to say it's potentially like $70 or something. Like I want to say it's like $20 off or something like that for the 2B mindset when you add it on top.
Yeah, I get confused with like people saying US prices though and Canadian. So yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I'll have to like make a fake account or share a cart thing. That's what I do usually. But.
Yeah, and just play around. But the FAQ, good point. The FAQ is probably exactly where all those prices are. It's 100% where all those prices are instead of just like being a dummy and going through share a cart. But Sandy,
Virginia, hey.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Virginia did post the discounts for like 2B mindset and the bars in team.
Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I?
She posted like all the deals for that for today.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
Yeah. I'll go find that and add it to the.
And actually, I did notice when I was doing a cart today as well, and it actually came up. It's weird that it didn't do that for you just now, but it came up saying there's a 2B mindset deal and a bar deal. So I don't know why it didn't show it for you, but it did that for me when I
were you creating
looking around today.
Were you creating a share card? Is that why?
Fake.
Oh yeah, you are so robotic right now. That was amazing. Sorry, were you logged in and doing a share card? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, that's why, because I wasn't logged in just there. So it was just me as like a random customer. So if I would have logged in, I'll bet you it would have been.
For you as a coach, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that, but there was one other, I'll add those pictures. The last thing I wanted to show you guys, I'm so glad that you just said that because this reminded me of this. And we actually only have like 4 minutes left. Sorry. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is, okay. Please tell me if you can see. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, for us coaches. Oops. You guys can see this one? So coaches have 3 options. Oops. Can you see all 3 of these? No, you can only see one. Can you see bot and Shakeout members and coaches? Is that what you can see? Yes? Okay. Coaches have 3 options to purchase. So you can get the basic pack, which is 30. This is in USD. So if you want, you just edit it and put the Canadian price underneath too. I might just do that for sake of everybody asking me about it. The basic pack is 37 USD. So say $45 or $50 Canadian. And then the committed, which in my mind is awesome, especially if you're already on Shakeology at HD. This is the one that I'm going to get because Brandon and I both drink the performance line and I want the performance cup. Yeah. And to me, like that's a better price. You get the whole performance line for less than you would get it otherwise anyways. Okay, so that one is 105 USD. And then if you want the all-in, which if you don't have a match, if you don't have any of the performance line and that kind of thing, then you go for the all-in one. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Like I'm not here to be like, you should get the all-in for volume purposes. No, get whatever you want to get. You know what I mean? There's some coaches I'm sure that would do that. Get whatever you want to get. That's for you, the best thing that you're going to use. So that's for all the coaches. We have those 3 options. So somebody that comes to you and says, I drink Arbonne shakes. I can't. I just want to get the basic. Can I just do the very basic pack? This has happened to me. It's happened to other people I've talked to. No, you have to be a coach in order to just get access to the workouts in the VIP. Okay, so people, I'll show you guys the other one. Screen sharing. New customers. Okay. Can you guys see this one? Yes? So these are all in USD prices, remember. Okay? The basic. So it's got all access for a full year. You get VIP access. You get the 4 bonus workouts. You get 2 resistance bands and 2 handles. You get a bag of Shakeology, a shaker cup. Okay? And you get optional to add, you can do Shakeology or you can do the performance line. This one is epic. That's like $186 for like a regular challenge pack, right? With the bands too, which is huge. Then you have the committed. Okay, this is what I'm suggesting people get because in my mind it's the best bet. You get both shaker cups, you get all like the all access, the VIP, the 4 workouts, Shakeology, performance line, everything for $230. So it's $275 or $274 Canadian, and the other one is $210 Canadian or $200 Canadian. Okay, and then finally, if you want to sell the mega pack, that's for you. It comes up as like for what is it? $500. So personally, I'm like not at a place where I want to spend $500. And like I said before, I'm okay with people getting the residual volume. I'm totally going to get cut off here. So I just want to check out this last. Sandy says, really wish I could talk. I wanted to mention that I had someone contact me today saying they already had bought and wanted into the group, but did not want supplements or Shakeology. I told her it's required to buy a pack to be in the group and get VIP access, that she could sell the pack, but that it was required. Doubt she will join, but like Marie, at the point where it's an exchange of energy, I deserve the commission, and yeah. If she doesn't feel it's worth it, not my problem. Doesn't want Shako, too high in carbs for a keto lifestyle. So that's an education aspect. Like you can educate somebody when they say actually it's too high in carbs. You just say, listen, it's actually a low glycemic index product. And then you go back on it and you just educate them. You just say, actually, it's not high in carbs at all. It's a low glycemic index product. The sugars that are in Shakeology do not convert the same as other sugars would, right? You educated her. Oh, yes. Okay. Understand. So for me though, sorry, we're totally going to get cut off here. Those packs, they also have, for people who are BOD members, they can purchase. Like if this girl really wanted in on the thing, she would just purchase the challenge pack. That's the deal for the VIP. This is not available to the general public. So you just explain to people, this is like a very exclusive opportunity for them. And I love the Beachbody did that because it weeds out everybody who's not committed. I had a girl that was like, yeah, I want to do this, but I don't want to spend any money. Can I get it